Alright, how's everybody doing? Today I'm going to explain to you how my new DJ mixer works. I just completed this. This is, I think, number 10 that I've modified. We're going to use the word modify because I didn't build it from scratch. What it is a rotary knob DJ mixer, very similar to a Uri or a Bozak. It's all rotary control switches or pots, volume pots. So what we have here is we have 6-channel input mixer. So we have 2 mic inputs for microphones. One of the volume knobs for the mic is here underneath the VU meter. The other one is right here near the bottom of the handle. This would be for turntable 1. This would be for turntable 2. And the microphone input can also double as a turntable input, so I can have all 3 turntables simultaneously mixed if I want. This is CD1 and CD2. I only have 2 CD inputs on this mixer. Up here is my headphone monitoring system. This would be the volume for the headphone, and this switch here would be the cue selecting knob. So at the top I have this CD player, and then if I switch it over here I've got this CD player, and then I've got turntable, microphone, turntable. And this is the master gain control right here, meaning that this is where all your volume comes from when playing over a large sound system. The rear inputs, I don't know if you can see them. What we have here, this is for your headphone jack right here. Okay, that's where that goes. So it's out of your way. The whole front face is uncluttered. Okay, so you have your headphone jack there, and then you've got 2 microphone inputs here. Okay, your CD inputs, and then your turntable inputs. And this is the master output, and of course there's a record output, which can also double as a booth output. Okay. Now, question is, what have we done? We took another mixer. What was inside this box, okay, was a smaller DJ mixer, very rudimentary. And then what I did is I basically added some parts and modified the circuit board. And I'll explain a few things. First thing I did is I decided I wanted to use rotary volume pots. For the simple reason, I think they sound better, and I find it easier to mix. You get a more gradual and more precise volume control with a rotary pot. You won't get this type of control with a linear or slider pot, because most of them aren't. They're not calibrated so that the sound is gradual, whereas these, it's a gradual slope upwards. Okay? And right about here, about 3/4 of the way is where unity is on this mixer, meaning that this is probably as loud as you can go. Now, I'm going to put on a song. You can see the VU meter working here. Now I've got it calibrated so that when this little lever or this little marker hits the side, it's just barely going in the red. So you know you're distorting when this needle stays all the way over here and doesn't bounce. So right now we've got a good clean signal. Okay? See that? It's perfectly clean right there. It's not even hardly tapping. So I know I've got a really good signal. Now if I turn this up a little more, that's in the red. Now it's not distorting, but really it's not a super clean signal. This is where we want to be. This is where we live. So this mixer has all your basic functions, and it has the sonic clarity. What I have installed here is the Alps RK40 volume pot. Okay? It's known as a Black Beauty, and what it is it's probably the finest volume potentiometer that you can get. It creates a very, very clean signal. When I turn this mixer up all the way, all the knobs, I get no excess noise whatsoever, none. It's completely dark. It's got a very, very black, dark sound. Okay, the only noise we're hearing right now is from the amplifier. We're not hearing any excess noise from the mixer. Right? Okay, as I was saying before, this is a DJ mixer that I built or modified. Some of the things I did to the circuit board. One of the things that had to be done, because this faceplate is vertical and not horizontal, I had to run wires from every single knob, every switch, the VU meter, the rear connections, anything that was connected to the circuit board had to get physically attached to this chassis. Okay, so all the wiring inside had to be redone, which took about 30 hours of straight up soldering. Some of the things I did to the circuit board, I put different capacitors on the output stage of the mixer, specifically to make it sound better. There's a company called Blackgate that makes some very, very nice microelectronics components. They're used in a lot of hi-fi type applications. I wanted this to sound very, very good, so I used those along with the ALP spots and a few other things. The type of wire I used was a very, very high grade of copper wire, so it should transfer the signal very well. In any case, I'm going to do a little bit of mixing for a few minutes, and you can see what it does.